So hello again everyone. So welcome again and welcome back to my channel. And we will have here for today is our the lesson 2 of engineering economy, which is the types of interest. And this is one of the most crucial topics in engineering economy, because if you don't get this and you don't know the types of interest, you will be lost in solving the problems. Okay, so we have three types of interest rates. Okay, so let's have the first one. So the first one will be that is the interest rate. Okay, so interest rate, that is the rate per period. So that will be just the symbol that we will use for that is I. Okay, just small I. Okay, and the next one will be the we have the nominal rate or nominal rate of interest. That is the rate of interest per year. So we have here a magic word. Okay, so the magic word is compounded. If you see a word compounded, therefore, the given interest rate is the nominal rate, or what we will use a symbol for that is J. Okay, so just remember the compounded word. Okay, next, and we have the third one, which is the effective rate of interest. So now this is the more actual and more precise interest rate per period. Okay, now remember that for the formulas, okay, we will have here some formulas. Okay, so okay, so for the formulas, we will have here the relationship of interest rate and nominal rate, which are I and J. Remember that is just since J, that is the rate of interest per year. Therefore, if you I will divide the nominal rate into the number of periods per year, that will give us interest rate. Therefore, the formula will be I must be equal to J over N. So that will be interest rate per period. Okay? But remember that N here, N here, that is the method of compounding. Okay? Now, what will be the method of compounding? Method of compounding, or to simply say that N is the number of times that you will pay per year. Again, N will be the number of times that you will pay per year. Okay, so making it simpler, so for there you go. There. So we already have here the method of compounding per year. So we already know this, that if the method of compounding is annually, okay, is if the interest rate or the interest is paid annually, therefore you have to pay only once a year. Therefore your N will be 1. Okay, this will be your number of N, this part. Okay, and then semi-annually you have to pay 2 times. Quarterly, of course, you have to pay 4 times. Bi-monthly, 6 times. Monthly, 12. And weekly, we seldom use 52 times. Okay, um, and we also have the formula for IE. The formula for IE, or the effective rate of interest, we will be using IE for the symbol of that. We will have here I, that is actually I sub E. Okay, that's I sub E. That is equal to 1 plus the interest rate times, no, raised to n minus 1. Okay, so that will be your formula, and this one. Very important formula in engineering economy. Just remember that IE is equal to 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 and J over n. Remember that J and I must be in decimal points. So I think we can go on solving sample problems. Okay, so here we are for our sample problems. So let's try number 1. Okay. Solving for number 1, let's just put all the given first. So an interest rate of 7% compounded quarterly is given. Compute for the interest rate per period. So as you can see, we have the magic word here, compounded. Therefore, 7% is a nominal rate of interest. Okay, so let's just put all the givens here. Okay, okay, given So given here, again, 7% must be a nominal rate of interest, or that will be our J. Okay, so J is equal to 7%. Okay. Or if you will make this in decimal, that is also equal to 0.07. And then we are asked to compute for the interest rate per period. Okay, so we are required to find now, to find what? And we can make this bigger. Okay, we are now required to find the compute for the interest rate per period. Again, if you will go back to the definition, interest rate per period will be your I. Okay, that is your I. So we are looking for I. Okay, and this must be in percent. Okay, so for the solution for that, okay, so for the solution, okay, so for the solution of that, all you have to do is just use the formula I must be equal to, again, that is J over N. J over N. But as you can see, that is written as quarterly. Therefore, our N must be equal to 4. Then all you have to do is substitute. So I will be equal to, again, use a decimal, that is 0.07 all over 4. Therefore, your J will be, no, sorry. Your I will be equal to 1.75. That is 1.75%. Okay. And then what will you actually get here? That is 0.0175. Then converting back to 8%, just multiply it by 100 and you'll get 1.75%. Okay, let's go to the next problem. Okay, so for the next problem, we have here number 2, right? Okay, so we have here number 2. So let's just put all the givens first again. Given. So what are the givens? We have a bank pays 1% interest on savings account 5 times a year. So find the effective annual interest rate. So as you can see, this 1% interest, it pays 5 times a year. Therefore, you have to pay 5 times a year. Therefore, your 5, that will be your N. N, something. Therefore, N will be equal to 5. And then, you don't see any word compounded, right? Therefore, the 1% that is given on number 2 will be your I. That is, no, 1%. No, 1%. This is also equal to 0.0. Okay, so getting the required. Okay, so now we are required to find what? We are required to find effective annual interest. So that is IE. Okay, our so this must be in percent. Okay, and then going to the solution. Solution will be just easy. Okay, so for the solution, all you have to do is just use the formula IE, that's I sub E, right? I sub E is equal to 1 plus I raised to N minus 1. That's a formula. And then applying the given, we have for N that is equal to 5 and I that is equal to 0.01. So that would be 1 plus 0.01 raised to 5 minus 1. Okay, so IE now will be equal to, if you will just use your calculator, you will have 5.1010. Don't forget to multiply everything by 100%. So that will you will have 5%, 5.1010%. Okay, and let's go to the next problem. Okay, so for the next problem, Let's try to solve for the next problem. That's number 3. Okay. So we have here the given again. Um, so an interest pays 4% interest rate. So we don't see again any word compounded. Therefore, the 4% must be your I. So I must be equal to, what L is this? So I will be equal to 4%. So 4%. This is also equal to 0.04. Okay. And then calculate the nominal rate of interest compounded quarterly. So quarterly, therefore you are paying 4 times a year. So 4, n must be equal to 4. Okay. So getting the required here. So your required will be your nominal rate of interest, which is your J. Okay. So J must be um so this must be also in percent. Okay, so going for the solution. Okay. So for the solution, all you have to do is just use the formula again. That is I must be equal to J over N. But now we are looking for J. Therefore, isolating J, I and N will be cross multiplied. Therefore, J is just equal to I N. Okay, so substituting the values for that, I is equal to 0.04 times N is equal to 4, so times 4. Okay, and don't forget to times this by or multiply this answer by 100. So you'll get here 0.16 times 100, you'll get 16%. Then that's it. Okay, next problem. Okay, going to the next problem, we have number 4. We have the given. Okay. What are the givens? A certain rate pays 7 times a year. So if the effective rate of interest is 10%, compute for the interest rate. Okay, so as you can see, we are now given 7 times a year. So it pays 7 times a year, therefore that will be your N. So N must be equal to 7. And what else? If the effective rate of interest is 10%, therefore 10% will be your IE, or that will be the effective rate of interest. That is 10%, or this is also equal to the decimal of 0.1. Okay, or 0.10, still the same. Now we are required to find now which is what? Compute for the interest rate. Therefore, that is your I equal to, and this must be in percent. Okay, and now going to the solution, of course. Okay, so for the solution, remember that the formula for effective rate of interest, that is IE, must be equal to 1 plus I raised to n minus 1. But we are looking for this one, for I. We're looking for I. Therefore, all you have to do is isolate I. So what will happen is negative 1 or minus 1 will be transposed. Therefore, you'll have here IE plus 1 equal to 1 plus I. So we will do this algebraically, raised to n. Okay? So in order for us to put n down, take the logarithm of both sides, or the ln of both sides. So taking the ln of IE plus 1, and then equal to ln of I plus I, 1 plus I raised to n. And after this, using the properties of logarithm, this n can go down here. Okay? Therefore, we'll have here ln I e plus 1 equal to n times 1 plus I. Oh no, I forgot the ln. Sorry. Oops. That is ln 1 plus I. And then putting down n here, cross multiply, that will be equal to ln 1 plus I, this one, and n will go down here. Therefore, this will be equal to ln IE plus 1 all over n. So we're not yet done. We have to get I. We have to isolate I. Therefore, we have to take the exponential of both sides, which is the e. Okay, so taking the both e of both sides, you will have here e ln times 1 plus I. This is equal to e raised to ln I e plus 1 all over n. And as you can see, if e and ln um, gets beside each other, they will cancel out each other. Therefore, canceling e and ln, okay, this will be cancelled, and you'll left with 1 plus I equal to e ln I e plus 1 all over n. Okay, and then transposing I, therefore I now will be at no transposing 1, you'll have 1 okay, e raised to, again that's ln IE plus 1 all over and don't forget the minus 1. Okay, so now plugging in the values, you'll have e ln times IE plus 1. So IE now is 10% or 0.10 plus 1 okay, all over n is 7. So 7 and then minus 1. And then you'll get here. Don't forget to multiply the answer by 100 and then you will have 1.3709. So this is 1.3709%, and that will be your answer. Okay, so let's go to the third problem. Okay, let's go to the third problem. Okay, so for the third problem, okay, so we have here number 5, and then for the given, okay, so the interest rate is 8%. So again, you don't see any word compounded, right? So 8% will be your I. Okay, so I must be equal to 8%, and this is also equal to the decimal of 0.08. Okay, so if the effective while the effective rate of interest is 25.972, so we have here IE. IE must be equal to 24.9712%, or this is also equal to 0. Dividing it by 2 and by 100, 25.9712. Okay. Compute for, no, sorry, how many, no, that's the, we have here an error. So how many times does the interest pays a year? Okay. So we are looking for, so we are now required to find what? How many times, right? That's how many times. That will be your n. N, no. So n must be equal to okay. And then so showing you the solution. Okay, so for the solution, okay, okay. Solution, again for the formula of that we have IE must be equal to 1 plus I raised to n minus 1. Okay, but now we are looking for this, right? For n. Therefore, we have to isolate n. So again, minus 1 transpose, you'll have here IE plus 1 equal to 1 plus I raised to n. And then take the ln of both sides again. You'll have your ln times IE plus 1 equal to ln again 1 plus I raised to n. Again, n can go down here, right? This n can go down here. Therefore, you'll have here ln IE plus 1 equal to n ln of 1 plus I. Okay, so we're looking for n. All you have to do is this ln can go down here. It will be cross multiplied. So n now will be equal to this one, right? That's ln times 1. I'm sorry, that's IE plus 1 all over this one. You'll have your ln of 1 plus I. And then substituting the values for that. So n now will be equal to what? That is ln of IE. Our IE is this one. So that is 0.25971 plus 1 all over ln of 1 plus I. So 1 plus our I is this one, 0.08. 0.08. Okay, and you will just get here that is approximately, okay, so you'll get here approximately equal to 2.99. Okay, this is 2 point, I think this is 2.99 or 2.98. Okay, and if you will round that up, therefore your n is equal to 3. Or the interest rate, which is effective in interest rate, it pays thrice a year. So I think that's all for this video, and I really hope that you are keeping up with me with all the lessons. We are still in lesson 2. We still have a lot of way to go, and I hope that I will be able to help every one of you in this channel. So stay tuned to my channel, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you'll be notified as soon as I upload a new one. Okay, so I think that's all for this video, and I'll see you again on the next one. Bye.